morning, and we got a little breakfast in us. The sun's just coming up. We're making our way across this river to the other side, and we're gonna get back on that knob we were on last night, because that's the spot. That's the spot where the caribou just keep crossing, so we should have a nice close shot. The wind should be in our favor. Should be a pretty sweet setup. Well, we're gonna pop into this drainage here and paddle up this channel a little bit, and then we jump out and hike across this big old boggy flat. We think we might be out ahead of this big caribou herd. We're not sure, so we're gonna find out. Channel is really shallow. Could probably hike right up this thing. Our gators. All right. About to dock this raft. Well, we just got off the boat here. Everything's loaded. Now we get to bushwhack for half a mile or so. It's gonna be fun. The raft at the bottom of this creek, and we're gonna run out and grab this berm out here that give us a great vantage. It's only about a mile from our raft, but this clumpy, wet tundra feels like 3 or 4 miles, honestly. So, but we got a little ways to go. Just slush our way out there, and hopefully, the caribou do what they did yesterday. We're going to have them come through this pass out of the mountains, hit this flat, and push right against this berm. And that's where we're going to be up there, acting like snipers. So we packed the raft up here, and we're gonna pick one of these little dog legs and drop the raft, the one closest to our berm. That way, if we do tag out today, we can float this meat down. So I'm just looking on the maps here, trying to pick the closest point. So we just got to the berm. We're going to climb this up to the ridge, grab a spot, and set up to glass. Look way out and see if we can see him coming. Should be able to see him coming about a mile, even a mile and a half away. And then hopefully, if they do what they did yesterday, they're going to push right to this berm right here. We'll be on the top. We'll have a nice close shot.
Wind is in our face.
Wind is great today. Wind is perfect, so all things look good. And we got the entire day to park it up on this ridge. If they come straight at us, it might be best to start here. Until we get rain. Let's start here. Yeah, perfect little shooting knob. Hot E-charge. It's even better when it's hot. Yes. Some biscuits and gravy.
That's more like a dinner.
They make good dinners too. Breakfast, lunches, dinners.
Things like candy.
Oh man. There's what? It's 2 servings, so there's like 1,100 calories in a bag. That's perfect.
Yeah, that should not work. So he's gonna be breaking that down. These critters just stop for a snack. There's cubs. I don't see a cub yet.
Where at?
Yeah. There might be one. So, past the big body of water to the next. Look right on that point. I don't see a cub. I see it. Dude, that is so cool. Yes, and that.
I think our herd is this first big kind of cut, or this first big lake body of water. I think they're just this side of it. I think there's a little depression there, just staying out of our view, but the herd we're looking at through the glass is like a few bodies of water over. It's a good group, but they're way over there.
Yeah, that bull in the back is just not right there, dude.
Big red one over there. Well, those caribou outflanked us.
Yeah, they're fast. There's no catching up to a caribou herd. But we do have a group coming straight at us right now. Just not seeing any big mature bulls in there, but they're moving. We got 3 different herds here moving, so.
Yesterday you saw 2 giants while I was helping Chris with his bull, and they were just 2 loners.
Yeah,
biggest bulls you've seen so far.
Kind of reset my expectations when I saw those 2 monsters. I mean, they were big old things. So now I'm looking for a big old thing, like a big mature. This group doesn't have any giants in there, so I don't know. But a lot of activity so far this morning. This group's coming straight in on us. us. Looks like.
Well, I see him right here, right in front of us.
Yeah, right on the other side of the lake.
On this side. Right here to the right of the lake. To the right of it.
Looks like they're gonna get inside at 200. If they keep coming, I'm just gonna let them get past this brush right here. I'll have a clean shot. Don't forget the earplugs. Meh. Meh.
He's down. He's going.
He's going. Holy smokes. Dude, that was perfect.
Dang it.
Under 200 yards. 2 down within 10 yards of each other. How did we get two of the better bulls we've seen inside 200 yards?
Oh, dude, those are studs.
They're within 10 feet of each other. Or 10 yards, probably. That bull I shot had like a whale tail, big spike going straight back off his tops. And yours had that sweet reddish,
Dude, they're studs.
Color.
When they were walking down there, just coming through, they just look like such beefcakes.
Compared to what we're seeing, too. It's been a lot of mediums.
They're so pretty, dude. They're so gorgeous.
Oh, yeah. Those are 2 big bulls.
Dude, we're like right next to the rafts.
300 yards to the rafts. Probably another 300 yards to the creek. We float them on out of here.
Dude.
And they're on dry land, I think, is where they felt. I think it's dry right there.
I got them as they were coming through. I could see them splashing water up and stuff.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Patience, right? We waited. Didn't shoot the little guys. Waited for 2. It's funny, like, the best bulls we've seen have been paired up in groups of 2. Yesterday, those giants that I saw were both megas, and they're just paired up with 2. And these 2, the next best that I've seen, and they're coupled up, so.
As we were hustling over here, there's another group we could see coming, so we might get
I think we could drop
2 more.
4, like, fill all our tags within 20, 30 yards of each other.
I'm all for it.
Dude, I'm guessing they're coming right this way. They've been hitting this point right here every time, so.
Yeah, what the story is, we were set up here last night and this morning for this exact scenario. Lampers watched 2 studs walk right through here yesterday, just 2 bulls by themselves, and again today, 2 studs.
2 bulls by themselves right here.
Any of the big herds, there was still a big bull with that one herd, but I don't think that bull was this
Not
big.
as big as these 2. No.
That's the ticket, man. When they're by themselves like this,
Yeah, they're like separated from the group, you know. You get them all clustered up and you can't get your shot, so.
I was getting a look at them as they came across. Your bull looks old.
He looks old.
His face
and his tops are crazy. They don't cluster up like yours has cool color.
His coat.
Mine just has long tines.
The coat on yours was duller gray. It looked like there was some gray hairs in it, and
Yeah.
mine looked so much younger, you know.
I think I might keep the hide on this one.
I feel
It's
like
really cool.
I don't know how many of these trips I'll ever have, and this could be it. The feel of that coat when I was helping Chris with his, it's
So soft. Oh, my girls would love it.
it's crazy soft.
Yeah.
It's a nice coat.
Yeah, for sure. Well, let's get an eye on these.
Okay.
See where the herd's going.
All right, let's see if we can get. We might have to pack up and hustle that way on the ridge top, so we better get moving. Quit lollygagging. Okay, I'm getting them, dude. Those are nice bulls. Yeah. Yep, he's a stud. That gray one too. On the backside is nice too.
how we're set up here. We got this big herd coming. There's 2 really good bulls in there that we'd be happy with. One's got a giant body, real white up front. The other one's gray, but he's got really cool chocolate horns. We're just not quite sure if they're gonna take a line to us or if they're gonna cut. Their direction is a little bit to the right of us, but I've seen them do that, and then they hit this berm and they cut right along the edge of it. And that's what we're hoping they do. Caribou do weird stuff, is what we're finding out. You never know.
Yeah, we need these caribou to hit this gray top, and then use it to walk across, because it's swampy everywhere else. And like Ryan said, that's what they've been doing. They hit that gray, and then they cut around this point where we met those bulls. So we're hoping they do that, but if they don't, we gotta make another sprint down this ridge line, and I do not want to do that if we can avoid it. That's just that much further. We gotta pack the bulls. But there's a couple beautiful bulls in there, so we gotta do it.
They're about at the tipping point. They either gotta go straight through the gray or they're gonna cut our way. So once they get there, the herd moves into that gray line. If they don't take a hard right, we're gonna have to back up and bugger around, get in front of them. I think they're gonna cut right. I think they're gonna come right to us. Right now, they're just right on the edge of the gray line, and it's dry ground there, so I'm hoping they get on that dry ground and they just walk this line like those other 2 bulls did. Otherwise, they gotta get their feet wet, go through water. Who wants to do that? But knowing Caribou,
Moment of truth.
it's the moment of truth right now. Caribou will probably take the direction that we don't think they're gonna take. And they'll probably go that way. We just need that lead bull to start trotting down this direction.
Need them to walk on that gray.
Yeah.
That's their little
Plus,
brick road.
we kind of want to shoot them on the gray where it's dry. So we're not breaking them down and
I don't
slop
see them
them.
taking a right exactly. Although they are kind of milling around.
They're digging that gray line. They're feeding pretty heavy.
Come on, guys. This way. This way. I'm manifesting it. Come on.
There's a lot of caribou moving right now.
I know there's another giant herd just down there. Okay, Ryan, I think they ain't turning. Maybe we should start making our way a little bit.
They're gonna take a run right at these mountains is what they're gonna do probably, it looks like. So, yeah, we might want to start backing up, get around, get over to where we sat last night in the trees.
They're to the right. See them?
Might have to go back ways. You want him?
Make a sound.
Yo! Yo!
Get on him, Brent.
Where is he? Where is he?
Mine's down.
Oh, I see him. I think he's...
See him?
I think I see him.
Yours is the second one to the left of mine. Dead body there.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Hold on. You're on it.
Okay. Oh, the bull's in the way.
Yeah, don't check. They're gonna give us all the time in the world, Brian, so take it. Which one is he? I'm trying to get the camera on him. Oh, he's out front. Okay, you're right on him now. He just jumped over.
Yo! Hey! Yo!
Gosh, man. He's peeing. This camera's not great.
Yo! Yo!
Finally.
What?
Got him.
No, stand down.
Did you get that on film?
That camera, no. That camera got kicked. It was a mess for a while, dude. I had it on you when we swapped over, dude, and then you reached around and kicked it somehow. We did it. We got 4 tags filled.
Four caribou, just like that. That was
perfect. We ended up in the perfect spot. Like they were gonna cut up this little gut, maybe this little valley that breaks off of this knob.
They look like if we'd have let them, they might have just walked 10 yards from us.
But they got into these pines, and I was worried they were gonna make themselves tough to shoot. But I think that bull that I just shot, again, about 175 yards, both at about that range. So nice and close.
Yeah. Whew, that was a little bit of a rodeo, getting my bull down.
He sloshed down in some
You're
water.
like, are you on him? You're on him? I'm like, shoot the bull, you know? I mean, I can see his head, I think. I think you just can't see the bull. I didn't think you were going to shoot him. And in fact, on the video, he's behind a tree.
Oh.
You can see his antlers, you can see his butt. You can't see his middle.
Where I was, I was, what, 6-8 feet over.
Yeah. And you hit him and he goes, poof, he bucks on camera, and then he runs back into the open. But hey,
It's
man.
fine.
Yep.
It's fine.
We got ourselves 4 bulls, and this is day 2. And then
Day 2.
down there, Chris has what he shot yesterday, 2 bulls plus whatever he shot today, and we're pretty sure he got some more critters.
Got some more meat. Yeah, he was going for more meat today. So, and I can see a big herd coming right at us across this flat. Never heard.
Crazy.
Big time movement today. 4 bulls that we got to walk across this sponge and try to get it to this creek, float it down to that river. So yeah, we got a lot of work ahead of us here. We got a lot of stuff to break down.
Yep.
And it is no joke hauling stuff across that sponge out there.
All right, let's get to work. We got a major pack out ahead of us. Man, this is a gorgeous place. Crazy. Yeah, is there a big bull in that group?
Not as big as these, I think.
I don't think so either. And here's the swampy bog. What do you think, Rick? Ryan?
Love it. What a cool bull. Very cool bull. These big back scratchers that go way back.
Double shovel.
Double shovel. Shovels are wild.
Oh yeah.
That's sweet. This thing's just gagging back there.
Can't complain about that.
Heck no. Super cool. Super cool.
So wide.
Great bull. Just
care if they get wet, do they?
No.
Yeah, that's cool. That coat is just cool. He looks so like, he looks so good the way his cape, it was like so starkly white next to his brown. That one's a little more gray, and then that one you shot over there is just whiter than white. Big old. Well, we have some work to do.
Yeah, we do. A lot of work to do.
Yes. Tags are filled, dude. Look at that brute. I love it. Let's do this. Break him down.
Good boy.
Woo-wee. All right. Well, we just broke down those other two bowls. We're just walking up on my bowl here. You can see Ryan's down there. Right there it is. Look at that.
Look at those tops.
That's cool. Check out those tops, Ryan.
Heck yeah.
Yes. I don't think his body's as big. His head's not as big. Definitely not as big of a head, but
I love the color on those things.
yeah.
He's cool.
Heck yeah.
The top and meat, man.
This swamp sucks. Get out of this muck. Oh, yes. Dry ground. You ain't doing this with a moose.
Nope. No way. That's cool.
He's got some cool tops. I like how long those tines are. Doesn't have much of a shovel, but these front brows are big.
Cool bowl.
Yeah, dude.
Super cool. Like those tines. These tops are just awesome.
Yeah, he's much smaller. His body is. Like, his head is a lot smaller. At least I think so. From what I was looking at over there. The other one kind of had a horse face. How's that?
It's cool.
One of these days you'll get out of these hills. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the hills. See the ways of this world just bring you tears. Keep the Lord in your heart, you'll have nothing to fear. Live the best you can, and don't lie and don't steal. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the hills.
Yes. Wow. Just cool colors. Gray, black, brown, white. Big old feet on them.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh boy. Well, we got our bulls broke down, all four of them.
And we got this little high spot here. We got all our meat brought to this spot here. We got the hides. We caped out one of them. So 2 of the 4 actually we caped out, and then the other 2 we just took the hides off because their hides are pretty cool.
It's late.
And it is late. We got a lot of hiking back to do, and we're gonna have to shuttle in the morning to the river. All these clusters, but just roll around on you, step in holes, and sloshy.
Come to a
Look at
light.
these things. They just roll around.
It's weird, isn't it? Strange ground. Oh, don't you worry about the grizzly bears that we've been seeing.
It's the sound cub and a big old boar. Not far from us at all.
Keep in mind that a man's just as good as his word. It takes twice as long to build bridges you burnt, and there's hurt you can cause time alone cannot heal. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pills.
Man, that's a heavy pack. And that's just one big full game bag, a quarter, straps, and neck and tenderloin.
Keep your nose on the grindstone.
It's not that far. It's just that it's this kind of swamp.
Yeah,
Keep your eyes out for 2 shining eyes looking at us.
yeah, no doubt. 3 grizzly bears within our view, just right here that we've seen, and a wolf. So maybe that wolf will be on our gut pile tomorrow.
Maybe. I don't know. I feel like when the sun comes up, he'll disappear.
Yeah, he might.
It takes twice as long to build bridges you burnt, and there's hurt you can cause time alone cannot heal. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pills. But I remember your words, Lord, they bring me to chills. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pills. Keep your nose on the grindstone.
All right, folks, thanks for watching this episode. This is the first of many. We have about 8 weeks of Sundays. We're going to try to keep busy, maybe more. So tune in every Sunday from now on for the next couple of months, because we're going to drop a film every Sunday. And we hope you enjoyed this one. This is a pretty remarkable hunt that we did, Lampers and I want to get into a little more detail on the hunt. But before we do that, let's talk about some huge giveaways that we have going on, and some Black Friday updates.
Yes.
Like everybody's doing a Black Friday sale right now.
Tis the season.
I got this film done in about 3 or 4 days. I'm a little sick, under the weather. Brad and I just got back from an awesome 2 or 3 weeks of mule deer / elk hunting.
I would say 3 months of hard hunting this year.
Yeah, true. We have lots of
We look
footage.
a little thinner, people.
I have lost about 15 pounds.
Yeah.
And a little leaner, but we've got a ton of footage. And like I said, every Sunday we're going to drop a new film for at least the next 8 weeks. So stay tuned.
And then we got some cool stuff coming along. We got giveaways. We have a $5,000 package of hunt gear that we're going to give away through Peaks.
Yep.
Every time you shop at Peaks Equipment, every $10 you spend gets you an entry to win this big package.
Yep.
And that package, Brad has a list of all the stuff in the package.
Pretty sweet. We got a PSC bow. We got a canvas cutter, full system bedroll, which I love that thing more than anything. You're going to have the new Peaks teepee is included in there. All the Peaks gear, obviously, since it's through Peaks. You got Black Eagle arrows, an initial ascent backpack, the new Eberly stock bino harness, Leupold optic of some sort.
There's a whole list.
A new all-in digiscoping setup. So
these are all friends and partners of ours.
Yep.
And if you shop at Peaks, the way to win is you just shop at Peaks, and every $10 you spend gets you entered to win. And right now, I would recommend, if you don't have a pair of Peaks trekking poles, the Elites, they got the carbon fiber upper, aluminum lower, or the Backcountry Duo headlamp. It's both a red light and a white light. It's got lots of settings. We've talked about this quite a bit. We cannot keep them in stock. The reviews are incredible on the Peaks headlamp.
Absolutely.
I'm really stoked on that product. You know, the other one is the Gators.
Yeah.
The Gators we used all season. We beat the crap out of them. Again, another product that's unstoppable.
And now they have 2 color variations.
Yeah, we had a
Peaks.
few friends like ours, like Corey Jacobson, who's like, guys,
I like green as well.
I like green. I don't want to wear black. Yeah, it's got to match my like camo. For all you kind of matchy guys, or just like the green. It's a cool green. They've got the Gators in green now, so if black isn't your thing, you got those 2 options. They've got spoons and hats, merino hats, things like that. But the big items are the poles and the Gators and the headlamp. And every time, like I said, every $10 you spend gets you entered to win this package. So it's, that headlamp is a killer stocking stuffer for friends and family. And anyway, check that out. The other big package giveaway we have is a Weatherby rifle, 6.5 RPM. Mark V and
Mark V Hunter,
and we have it's a sweet rifle, and then we have a Leupold scope mounted on top. It's a $2,000 at least retail value, and to be entered to win there, all you got to do is buy a Gritty hat and shirt, or shirt, or again,
just shop at Gritty.
Just shop at Gritty. So
BrianCall.com.
I have new sweatshirts.
And I'm actually loving. I've been wearing this like crazy. My wife has one as well.
We've had them for a while, actually, a few months, the hats and shirts, but we have not had a website to really put them on.
Nope.
So my entrepreneur sister, the Gritty sister, Katie Lofts, and her husband are now our Gritty merch dealers. And so they have put together a site. It's thegrittystore.com, or you can just go to briancall.com and go to shop. And there's hats, and there's shirts, and there's sweatshirts there. Pretty basic. Brad's got the hat with the script on it, and I have more of the standard logo on. We have different colors. Hope you guys like them. Hope you dig it. Hope you want to support us by shopping over there, and you can get yourself the hat, shirt, sweatshirt. But every $10 you spend over at the Gritty shop, you're entered to win the rifle and scope. I don't know how many people we will have participating in that giveaway. Hopefully it's a lot, but either way, it's probably pretty good odds of you winning a rifle if you want to check that out. So those are our 2 big giveaways. We're going to run those for the next 3 weeks.
December 18th, we will announce the winners.
Yes. So we're going to announce those winners, and then we have another for the following 4 weeks on the next series we're going to drop. We have a whole nother giveaway planned. So we appreciate all the support that you guys give us. You have no idea how important it is to us and how much we appreciate it. Our channel has grown a lot. We broke 100,000 subscribers
finally
in September. The comments have been phenomenal. We can't thank you enough. And I just, it's that time of year too, Thanksgiving. And my heart's filled with gratitude for all of that. And if you leave a comment on this video, you like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, we're giving away
it's going to be an Eberly stock mainframe pack with a vapor bag of your choice. So they got 3 sizes, 2,500 cubic inches, 5,000.
What's the retail value on that?
About $450, somewhere in there.
Yeah, it's a sweet pack. Brad pretty much rocks that thing.
I do. And we tested some other packs. We did a podcast on that. And then after using other packs and going back to that one, I'm like, dang. And we just packed another bull elk out with them.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm so glad to have this pack back on.
We wear all the different backpacks that we can get our hands on, and we're independent, so we can kind of run whatever we like, and we work with all of them because we like them all.
Yep.
But I got to say, this Everly stock pack it's up there, and it's for me, it's something I overlooked.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of gave a blind eye to. But Everly stock has morphed quite a bit in the last few years.
Yeah.
And Brian Barney's out there rocking it as well, friend of ours, and then hearing you and having you wear it, and it's like, okay, I got to give this a second look.
Well, and we've we just between you and I, some hunts, we've packed some stupid heavy loads, and we did another one packing a whole elk out by ourselves. You know, so it's like.
What was that? Was
about 130
pounds each. Mm-hmm. I did the initial ascent. You ran the Everly stock pack.
And I will say this: I left my trekking poles at the teepee. Stupid. And that couple miles back in the snow, slick. You don't realize, especially after using trekking poles so much for the last 3-4 years.
Yeah.
Not having them, it's like, man, your core strength.
Yeah.
It's just so different.
It's really important. And by the way, I told Brad to not leave his poles, and he did it anyway.
I was filming people. Come on. I didn't want to have to deal with them.
I said, don't forget your poles at the tent. And you're like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, just put them on your bag, because if we kill and you got to pack out.
See how much faith I had in Brian killing? Apparently not much.
That's cold.
No.
But that was a pretty sick hunt. We're excited to bring that to you.
Yep.
But, if you leave a comment, you're entered to win that backpack, and we'll announce the winner next on December 4th when we drop the second episode of this series. Also, if you share this hunt, a link to it or whatever, just tell people about it on your social and tag Brian Call and Brad Hunt on Instagram.
And Stealthy as well.
And Stealthy.
Yep.
And what are we going to do? We're going to do your choice.
Choice of gaiters, trekking pole, or headlamp from Peaks Equipment.
Whatever you're missing in your kit that you'd like to get from Peaks, we'll throw that in, and we'll announce that winner on December 4th on episode 2. Mm-hmm. So we got this video out early. I worked 3 or 4 days on it, hammered it, got it out. Hopefully you're watching this Thanksgiving Day, maybe, or the day after, and you're getting in on some of the Black Friday stuff that's going on, which is a little bit long-winded here at the end of this video. So
it is.
But we have a lot going on.
There's so, honestly, this is the time to buy. If you need any gear from almost every company is running some type of sale.
And if you use the code GRITTY, that always helps us out. So we very much appreciate it.
Absolutely.
But right now, like sheep feet.
Yep, they got 25% off on sheep feet.
Use the code GRITTY. Same thing with, Peaks has deals. Mountain Ops has deals.
Yep.
Go Hunt has deals.
There's a ton, and almost everybody is, I would say, 20% savings or more instead of just the standard 10%. So we got Allen's running a huge giveaway right now.
The Digiscope adapter.
Yep. And then we also got...
This is a great stocking stuffer, too.
You got the Go Hunt Insider, so November 24th through the 27th. Mm-hmm. If you purchase the Insider, you get $100 towards the Go Hunt Gear Shop.
So it's essentially...
So essentially you got $100 to shop at the gear shop.
Yeah.
And you're basically paying about $50 roughly for the whole Insider package.
Which gets you the maps, too.
Get you the maps as well. Get you all of the Insider content, if you want to say. And so you can...
And that's a real important as you guys get ready to apply for tags this year. Mm-hmm. Having the Insider membership at Go Hunt is well worth the investment, especially at $50.
Yep.
But it gets you the maps, everything else too. The thing about the Insider is you're able to look at different draw odds for different states, success rates, the sort of age class animals you can expect in different units.
And the computer, the desktop version of the maps and stuff for scouting and pre-scouting, they are incredible. Yeah. It is one of my favorite tools.
For e-scouting, the only thing that's superior is Google Earth, and the only downside to that is you cannot plot all your data into it and then put it onto your mobile phone for when you go into the field.
And you cannot use it offline.
You're right. And so the 3D and the desktop version of the Go Hunt app it's money. And then terrain analysis is really really useful.
Yep.
This is running on way too long. If you're still here, thank you. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, one of the others, like Mountain Ops, 50% off right now. So
Jeez.
they're doing a huge Black Friday sale.
Use the code Gritty over at Mountain Ops.
Mm-hmm.
Get 50% off. Score big over there.
Yep. Just check out the description field. I mean, all our partners have some type of sale going on. So.
Yeah. If there's something you're interested in that you know we use all the time, go into the description field of this YouTube video and you'll see all the links to our partners. Click on those. Use the code Gritty. You'll see the discounts. We've got them all hooked up to our codes. Yep. And let's get into this hunt. Let's get off of this whole giveaway stuff.
Yep.
And let's talk about this hunt.
Man, Alaska's incredible, isn't it?
It's incredible. I hope that all of you guys that were watching this, I mean, when Ryan and I got there, we were like, well, moose is our big thing. We dream about moose. Everybody does. I've got a couple already. So the goal on this hunt was really for Lampers to get his first moose, and Chris Chris has got a moose or two, but he hasn't got a giant moose. Yeah. So I got a pretty couple pretty nice moose. I have some fond experiences in my 2 moose hunts I did prior to this. But caribou was not big on our list.
Yeah,
it was real low until we got there. And then when we started seeing these bulls and how majestic they are walking along and doing what they do, we walked away from that being so much more into caribou, having such a greater appreciation for them.
Right.
And we want to go back so badly and bow hunt these guys because, I mean...
Folks, buy everything you can so I can beg and plead to go to Alaska with them on the next trip. There's no jealousy here about the hunt at all. No.
So this is 100% do-it-yourself.
Yep.
If you guys want more context on this hunt, you can go back and listen to the podcast we dropped probably a month ago, 3 weeks ago, where Ryan and I sat down fresh from the hunt and talked about it. It's this hunt we're talking about that you just watched. It's this trip. It's a do-it-yourself hunt, floating down miles and miles of river in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And that kind of hunt just, I see a lot of hunts where guys get guided or they have an outfitter or whatever.
Yep.
But as a U.S. citizen, we have access to moose hunts. If you draw in the lower 48, that's great, but you can also just go to Alaska. It's an over-the-counter opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
The thing with moose, though, is there's specific rules on how you break down moose. You do not get to
bone in. Rib meat has to go, and then you can't pull the rib meat off the ribs. You got to take the ribs.
Just a hind quarter by itself is 120, 140 pounds just in itself, and a lot of guys can't even carry that, or it's heavier.
Right.
So it's a daunting task to transport a moose, but so is a daunting task to transport 4 caribou.
Yeah, I bet.
And so Ryan and I had 2 caribou each to get to the river and then to get down the river. Mm-hmm. Now, thankfully, our strategy, as we talked about in the podcast, was let's see if we can, we have one main giant river that we're floating down, but there's all these finger rivers that feed into it. And what we do is climb up onto a glassing point, and we would look for animals along these finger rivers that feed into the tributary rivers, feed into the big river, because we had our pack rafts that were 5, 7 pounds, 8 pounds, and then that way we could really get far from the main river, which a lot of guys that might try the same hunt don't do.
Right.
We could go hike up those rivers a long way, a couple miles. It didn't matter how far, really, as long as that river was pretty good for floating.
Right.
We could kill a moose or a caribou way, way far from the main river along one of those tributary rivers, and opened up a lot of options for us. But then we were able to float those caribou out in miles in very short order.
Yeah.
And, getting a moose or 4 caribou is a lot of meat, 600 yards to the river, it's a big job.
Well, and even from, when I was up there with you previously, that was my first time walking across that tundra, spongy stuff. Yeah. And even without heavy weight, it's not fun to walk on. It's different. There's places that are hard, and you stay on top, and then you disappear when you think you're on solid ground.
And where you were, that is nothing.
Right.
It's nothing like the tundra here. The tundra here was it's like stepping on a mushroom head, and it just wiggles at every step, or you fall through into knee deep water
Yeah,
and the swampy
right.
stuff, and you feel like you're gonna bust an ankle. It's a wild place. But those caribou were really cool. We get those two caribou, and then our rafts had a lot of problems, holes and such, and so my raft was rated for 400 pounds, and 2 caribou well outweighed that, and so I ended up just bobbing off the back of it and swimming along kind of in my waders, and so because there was no room for me to sit
Next
in
time, bring
the
flippers.
raft. There's so many things we would do different. Ryan had a bigger raft, but it had a big hole in it, and it didn't. And we only had one paddle, not two. Well, it's a long story. Go listen to the podcast. But anyway, I hope you guys really enjoyed the show. Let us know in the comments below what you think, and we're excited to bring episode 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. We don't know just yet how many there'll be, but follow along. And again, the giveaway is going to run until the 18th of December.
Yep.
Go out and shop at Peaks galore and get yourself entered to win. We'll announce that winner on December 18th. And then same thing for the rifle. Go out and buy some Gritty swag. Go to briancall.com, click the shop button, or go to grittystore.com and get yourself hat and shirt, decals. We have Nalgene water bottles over there soon if they're not there already.
And anything else we start kind of rolling in the next, I would say, year. Not a specific deadline.
This sweatshirt that Brad has on is pretty sweet.
I love it. Honestly, especially it's a little heavier, which is perfect for this time of year because this is not your early fall type sweatshirt.
The hats and shirt, it's nice quality products.
It is.
They're good. They're stuff I'm happy to wear. I don't want to have it in the shop if it's not well built. So not a lot of profit margin on any of it, but hey, we get our apparel out the door. And so if you want to be entered to win, whether it be a rifle, 6.5 RPM, and a Leupold scope, just shop over there, and every $10 gets you entered to win that. And leave a comment, Eberly Stock Pack, and share it on your Instagram. And
your choice of a Peaks product that we have between the 3 gators and poles and headlamp.
Thanks for supporting us. All of you guys together have helped us exceed 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. We deserve a plaque.
Yeah.
Where is it? I haven't got it in the mail from YouTube yet.
I did see the email, though, I believe.
Really?
I think so.
Anyway.
We'll have to go through and check.
That was really cool. Keep on doing that. We really appreciate it. And enjoy your holiday season. Stay gritty.